we're back. My next guest tonight is, of course, a gold medal-winning Olympic speed skater, and earlier this week, he won the championship on the ABC show Dancing with the Stars. Please welcome Apolo Ohno.
Oh, thanks for having me.
This is, first of all, this show, of course, is huge. It's a phenomenon. You won this thing, and I was thinking about it today. The last time I saw you, you were on our show just after winning at the Olympics, winning Olympic gold. Now I see you again, and you're back after winning this major competition, probably the biggest reality show in the country. This is dancing. You are you like to win, I guess. This is something you enjoy.
Absolutely, man. I love winning. I'm competitive by nature.
Right.
And you know what? Actually, this show helped me climb up out of my shell much more.
Right.
You know, like for my whole life, I've been basically, people see me compete with this like stone poker face. I don't show any expression. And I was able to go out there and just have a good time. So it was
that is true, because when you're doing the speed skating, your face is, it's just like the intense mask. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't really...
Well, you have to be. I mean, listen, I'm going like 35, 40 miles an hour on the ice, okay? And I'm wearing like this tight Lycra skin suit. It's gonna look weird if I'm like giggling out there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
It's funny you say that, because that's exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be like, you know, grinning like a madman. Now, you know what I think probably one of the things most interesting to me is that on this show, you didn't choose your partner. This isn't someone who you knew for a long time. Right. Julianne, by the way, who's gorgeous and very talented. The producers paired you with this person just a couple of months ago.
Exactly. Well,
and then the rest you just have to take on faith. I mean, what was that first meeting like?
It's like a blind date, except for the fact that on the first time we meet each other, there's a lot of, I don't know, really close, intimate positions we're in.
Right. Right.
It's kind of funky. I don't know
because you meet and then immediately you're getting into these like intense dances.
Yeah,
right away.
like it's, you know, she's like, well, I'm a woman, you're the man, you gotta be coming towards me and you gotta put your leg right here in between mine the entire session. It's like 8 hours.
Right, right.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah, yeah. Now, do you, I understand she had some issues at first with your body, but I don't know what those issues would be.
Right. Well, obviously being a speed skater, the lower half of my body is very, very like muscular, and it's just larger than normal. Wait. I mean, my legs.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yes. Yeah.
Right.
So, but, and so...
it was just different, you know, I mean, she's used to guys, you know, the typical, like, guys who go in the gym, they're huge upper body and they have a little chicken stick legs sticking there, so I'm, like, kind of the opposite, because I'm very sports specific, so my legs are big, my butt is big, and...
Right, right.
Just, I gotta
and so she was worried that somehow that would make you hard to dance with in some way.
But we used my strengths to, you know, our advantage, and it worked out really well, so it was nice.
Yeah. Now, has this developed you in any other way athletically? Just doing, you know, getting into the dance like this? Is your, you know, is it changing? Like, is your upper body changing now, or
I don't think
do you have new tango muscles that you didn't know that you had?
No, but you know what it does? It gave me a lot of confidence in terms of just my own personality, myself.
Let's talk about that, because it does feel like confidence is just the key word in this whole thing, probably as an Olympic skater, but also in the dancing as well.
And if you watch the first, if anybody ever watched the first 3 weeks of the entire show, whether it looked like it or not, I was so unbelievably uncomfortable. Like I was going out there, and listen, like I was 20, you know, I'm 25. I was going out there doing these little weird arm movements, okay, in this tight little, basically tight pants, and dancing these Latin beats, and I'm not used to that. Look, I wear, you know, very tight clothing when I race, but I don't wear that to the mall, you know?
Right.
It's like the big line. And I'm out there dancing.
You don't wear the Lycra suit to the mall.
No, well, you know,
and the skates, yeah.
So it was just very uncomfortable for me. So that's what I had to overcome. That's what I learned the most. It's just kind of growing into myself and then just having fun with it. You know what? Because I'm 25. If I went out there and fell on my face, it would have been all good. But I ended up doing really well and winning the competition. So that was like icing on the cake.
Now, I've noticed what hasn't changed about you is you're still sporting the soul patch.
Right.
Right here. Have you?
Yeah.
Has there ever been pressure on you to to shave it or to change your appearance in any way?
You know, it's weird. Like if somebody told you to shave your head, you'd be like, no way, right? Like if I shave this, I'm afraid it's like Samson, and I'll just collapse to the floor. Just instantaneously, I just drop.
You think all your strength comes from your soul patch?
Perhaps. Yeah. I do this a lot when I'm thinking. I'm surprised I have my little bald spot right here in the center.
It could start a fire. He starts crashing it. Have you ever been, as a woman in your life, ever sort of like, encouraged you to like change it or anything like that? Or if they did, should be out?
Yeah. No, nobody's ever. Usually they like it.
Yeah. All right, stop touching it. Big question before we're completely out of time. Are you competing in the 2010 Olympics?
I am competing in 2010 Olympics. Good for you. But you know what's more interesting?
How old you'll be? Well, you'll be
27.
You'll be 27.
27.
In speed skating, is that a prime age?
That'll be my peak age.
Okay, great.
Yeah. But you know what? The everything surrounding the show, I had no idea how much attention, how many people watch the show in general. I was just dumbfounded. And then we started getting all this attention, my management team, and all these people say, hey, does he want to be on this show? Does he want to do this on TV?
Right,
how about this script? And from being an Olympic athlete, I was like, wow, this has kind of opened a lot of opportunities and doors for me outside of just a little bubble of speed skating.
Sure.
So I feel blessed, man. It's been awesome.
And will anything be different in this next Olympics for you? Is there anything, are you going to go in with a slightly different strategy? I mean, you were so successful the last time.
I think, hopefully if I make the final, let's say in a 500 meter, they'll be announcing Apolo Ohno representing the United States, and I'll do bust a little cha-cha move or something.
People from the other countries. Anything you can do to psych them out just before you all take off, that'd be great.
Great hips,
Yeah, cha-cha-cha, and then go. Well, congrats on all your success. Always nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot and continued success. Apolo Ohno, we'll be right back. Mondo Diaz, stick around.